Nuclear weapons today represent an unimaginable level of destruction, far surpassing the scale of the atomic bombs dropped on Japan during World War II. While the bombs of the past were devastating, the evolution of modern nuclear technology has created weapons so powerful that even a single bomb could annihilate an entire city, killing millions and leaving behind a legacy of suffering and environmental catastrophe. This video takes a deep dive into the power of modern nuclear weapons, their capabilities, and the catastrophic consequences they would have in a global nuclear conflict. The development of nuclear weapons has seen tremendous advancements since the dawn of the atomic age. During World War II, the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These bombs had explosive yields of around 15 kilotons of TNT and caused massive devastation, killing over 200,000 people in the immediate aftermath. While devastating, these early nuclear weapons pale in comparison to the destructive power of modern thermonuclear weapons, also known as hydrogen bombs. Today's nuclear weapons are measured in megatons, with 1 megaton equivalent to 1 million tons of TNT. This means that a single modern warhead can be hundreds or even thousands of times more powerful than the bombs used in World War II. The sheer scale of these weapons has transformed them from tools of war into instruments of existential threat. However, this was just the beginning of the nuclear arms race, as nations around the world began developing even more powerful bombs, resulting in the nuclear weapons we have today. The B-83, a modern giant. Among the most powerful nuclear bombs in the U.S. arsenal today is the B-83 bomb, which dwarfs the destructive power of the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The B-83 has a yield of 1.2 megatons of TNT, making it 80 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. If detonated, a single B-83 could level an entire city, causing catastrophic loss of life and infrastructure. In terms of sheer destructive potential, the B-83 represents the terrifying capabilities of modern nuclear weapons. For instance, a detonation over a major city like Beijing would result in millions of immediate fatalities and an unimaginable number of injuries. Beyond the initial blast, the lingering radiation would contaminate vast areas, rendering them uninhabitable for generations. The Trident II, submarine-launched destruction. The Trident II missile is a key part of the United States nuclear deterrence strategy. Unlike older missile systems, the Trident II is submarine-launched, meaning it can be fired from beneath the ocean, making it harder to detect and intercept. These missiles carry multiple warheads, each far more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. A single Trident II missile can carry up to 8 independently targeted warheads, each one 30 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. This means that a single Trident II missile has the potential to devastate entire cities, with fatalities potentially numbering in the millions. A Trident II missile targeting Moscow, for example, could result in over 2.8 million immediate fatalities, not to mention the long-term environmental damage caused by nuclear fallout. China's Dongfang. 5. A mighty threat. China's Dongfang 5 missile is another example of the immense destructive power of modern nuclear weapons. This missile is capable of carrying up to 12 warheads, each with a yield of 66 times greater than the Hiroshima bomb. If aimed at a major city like Washington, D.C., the destructive force of this missile would be catastrophic. A nuclear strike from the Dongfang 5 could result in more than 1 million fatalities in the initial explosion, with the radioactive fallout causing further death and suffering for years to come. This missile is part of China's growing nuclear arsenal and is a powerful reminder of the dangers posed by modern missile systems capable of carrying multiple warheads. One of the most infamous missiles in the world is Russia's R-36, also known as the Satan missile. The R-36 is capable of carrying multiple nuclear warheads, and some versions of the missile can deliver a single warhead of up to 20 megatons, which is over 1,300 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. The sheer destructive power of the R-36 makes it one of the deadliest weapons in existence. A single warhead could obliterate an entire country or continent, causing millions of casualties and massive environmental damage. The legacy of the R-36 is a testament to the ongoing arms race between global superpowers, with the potential for these weapons to cause catastrophic consequences in the event of war. RS-28, Sarmat. the ultimate weapon. At the pinnacle of modern nuclear weapons is Russia's RS-28 Sarmat, nicknamed the Satan II. This missile represents the latest and most potent advancement in nuclear warfare technology. The RS-28 Sarmat is capable of carrying up to 15 warheads, with the potential to deliver a 50-megaton bomb. This is a staggering 300 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. The destructive power of a single RS-28 Sarmat missile is almost incomprehensible. A missile like this could wipe out entire cities, including major global hubs like New York, in the blink of an eye. The long-term environmental effects of such a strike would be devastating, affecting not only the target areas, but also surrounding regions through radioactive fallout and climate disruption. The consequences of nuclear war. Even with setbacks and political tensions between nations, the existence of these incredibly powerful nuclear weapons means that a single launch could lead to unimaginable damage. In a full-scale nuclear conflict, the world would face more than just immediate destruction. The long-term effects of nuclear war would be catastrophic, with massive loss of life, environmental destruction, and a potential collapse of global society. The sheer scale of destruction caused by modern nuclear weapons proves that in the event of a nuclear war, there are no winners, only devastating loss for humanity. The use of even a fraction of the world's nuclear arsenals would result in global catastrophe, with millions of lives lost and the environment irreparably harmed. The consequences of nuclear war would be felt for generations, and the very fabric of civilization could be torn apart. The future of nuclear weapons. Despite efforts for disarmament and treaties aimed at reducing nuclear stockpiles, the world remains locked in a dangerous arms race, with nations constantly developing and modernizing their nuclear arsenals. The existence of weapons like the RS-28 Sarmat and the B-83 bomb reminds us of the terrifying potential for global destruction, and the need for continued dialogue, cooperation, and diplomacy to prevent nuclear war. Ultimately, the true scale of modern nuclear weapons is a sobering reminder of the destructive power humanity has harnessed. The reality is clear. In the event of nuclear war, humanity stands to lose everything. Our best hope lies in international cooperation, arms control, and the hope that nuclear weapons will never be used again. The terrifying truth is that the destructive power of these weapons is far beyond what most people can imagine, and they remain one of the greatest threats to the future of our world. As the saying goes, nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. The future of humanity depends on it.